What you gonna send me, man?
I'm about to
use this nigga. I'm about to use this nigga this game, bro. Give him a development.
I'm about to get him.
Oh, that's right. He'll be a superstar if I give him a breakout game. Shit, that armbar go. Shit, that's one of the best ones. Shit, that armbar go hard. Hey, Jay, let's go to the Super Bowl champ chat. We can't relate to this nigga. We can't relate to this nigga. Man, that black goes so hard, bro.
Mike.
Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at CenturyLink Field in downtown Seattle. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game.
That boy got Russell Wilson. Damn, Russ.
I hate you in trade when he here. Who, you got Russell Wilson?
Nah, he got Russ.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. This is Jerick McKinnon, who missed the entire 2018 campaign. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brandon Ingram! Ball! Touchdown! 3. Yay!
Second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, bro, fast tight end different, bro. That shit help you out, man.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, 18.
Oh.
Alert.
Trubisky will throw. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
And the Saints first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. at the 43.
Hey, ball. Let's get off the field. Like 56.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Trubisky. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session, but coach, I was throwing it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
Alert! Topper! Lock in. Five. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
On third down, Trubisky. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Trubisky. He'll find Miller. That's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down.
Check 53. Check 53.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Odell Beckham, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
Oh.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Tricky! Rabbit. 24! 50's the mark. All right. Let's go, V. Let's go.
Watson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of it?
Where my defense
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, You just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now you play the Jags, don't you? Oh, Pittsburgh got Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Woo! You got clobbered.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Flush to his right. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Fielded at about the 28. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. 2nd down, McKinnon. Finding some room at midfield. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jerick McKinnon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
I wonder what that trade was.
Concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning. Aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Tom Brady, Ali Marpet, and Ronnie Stanley.
Yeah, after the touchdown,
for Russell Wilson and Latavius Murray.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You got there for me? Oh. Mm-hmm.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. That he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Oh.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh my gosh. See what this shit be doing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. This one complete to Christian Kirk. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. So in Saints territory now, here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, second and 11. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 50-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. He gets this one to Garcon. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Throwing on third down, Watson flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this. He's got it at the 15. A first down and then some, 36 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, Watson. Open man is Uzama. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Wrong fucking guy.
This defense really is winning the entire game at the point
gosh,
of attack.
wrong
Yeah, right
fucking
there at the line
guy.
of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone.
That is so terrible.
Jordan Reed.
This game terrible.
His first touchdown of the new season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
That one goes for 36 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
Rip left, rip left. Lock in. Smooth.
On first down, Trubisky is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky.
Look at this nigga.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Interception, baby, all day, all day.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10.
What are you doing, Michael fucking Hunt? Hate when they break on the ball and do that sorry animation. They like they about to catch it. Run through that shit.
Back to throw, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Vince Beagle able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Space to maneuver at the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
Hey, 4 down. Check. Watch the motion.
On first down, Richard. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike 50. Here we go. 54's down, he's coming. Tighten up. 59.
On second and 9, Watson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Watch the shit.
Watson on third down. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Oh, Zeus, why you running like
The
this?
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and
He ain't acting like Black Mama.
The only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the field.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Let's score over there. Oh, you said it like it was a close game. Well, you gotta slow down when you get your ass beat. You gotta say, he won.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts.
That just annoys me that this dude be going all the way through their throwing motion and don't throw the ball to take a sack.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Back deep, Jalen Richard. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8. Now it's Watson. Looking long for his tight end read. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. On 1st down, Watson.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Set. 18. You must be dreaming. Shit. 56 is the mic. You don't want that. 24.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson flushed out right. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Vince Beagle able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vince Beagle able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Check it out, Reed. 54, 26.
To throw is Watson. This one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Set. 19.
This is Richard. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Yeah, when I finish.
We're set. 19. Mike 50. You got nothing to that. Alert. You got nothing. Time to go.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Who the fuck is 34, bruh?
Keeping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Vince Beagle. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Watson. And he finds the tight end, Reed. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
He's going to get 15 yards and moves to 3rd down.
Check 26. Check 26. 55.
Completes this one to Meredith. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Benson Mayoa.
Baker.
Run him down
Oh,
for a
that
loss
shit.
of 12 that time. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Trubisky. Yeah, he'll find Hall.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness.
And this will be caught at the 30.
Why he didn't swat? Why he tried to catch it? That's why I didn't.
Zone touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Andrews, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Bryant's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson sliding out of the pocket. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will get the lead up to 14. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Boy, ain't doing number lying to you.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Catch made by Slayton. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Seahawks send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. He's got his man. It's Andrews. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
They'll run on first down. McKinnon. And this time they were waiting for him.
Damn, where my charger at?
Back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Trubisky looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and it's 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just keep successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 23 yards, the final tally. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. This is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it indeed. Here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
McCaffrey following the penalty. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Oh, dang!
Looking to throw on second down. Watson, that's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And it's a fumble, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
Call me on the wrong fucking dude, bruh.
No doubt about
I'm clicking
it.
up.
Goes over the
Put me on a
sideline,
fucking
able to retain
defensive lineman.
possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On third down, it's Logan, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here we go on fourth. Watson able to find Kirk complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Second and 5 now. Watson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, but now it's third down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down.
It's third down and goal to go.
McCaffrey, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as they'll go for it on fourth and goal. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
You got the Saints next?
And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Cameron Meredith, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly...
It's caught.
You got Jalen Smith?
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I don't even think Geis touched the field.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Send me Jalen, big dog.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Baker, you're balling, boy.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
198. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Let's put that team on the bus.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. Going for it all. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Send them to me, big dog.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game.
Chris Conley, 26, 6'3", 98 jump. Boy, I can do something with you.
He pushed it wide right off the mark, and this
Hey, that jump going so slow.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans.
Hey,
And say what you want about CenturyLink Field up in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand the game as well as anyone. And how about what we get in our media packets when we start preparing for the game? They have it in their own stuff, right? The number of offsides, penalties, false start penalties.